Happy Monday, Boalia Desmond here. Thank you for tuning in. If this is the first time you're tuning into my page, I welcome you. I hope you had a fantastic Monday and that you were able to sit and write out some activities that you're going to do this week that are going to help you win. So I titled my message, A Simple Way to Get the Most Out of Mentoring. And what I want to help you with is a method that I learned from my friend and mentor, John C. Maxwell. And this is what he calls the ACT method. This is the ACT method. So typically, have you ever gone to an event, or have you ever, listened to a podcast or listened to something that was completely inspiring and you had tons of notes, but then you didn't know what to do with those notes? Or you've got, notebooks that are full of incredible insight and things, but you just really don't know what to do with those. So if you're being mentored, which, you could be mentored by somebody that's in person, or you could be mentored by somebody that you listen to, either on a podcast or online or through social media or whatever. Learn to take that information and apply it, okay? Use it so that you can have success in your own life. So the A is for application, right? Things that you want to apply. So as you're taking down notes, take the notes and start to look at them as, what is it that I want to apply? This would be your A. The C would be, what is it that I need to change, in my own life? And then the T is, what do I want to, which of this information can I use to teach somebody else? Okay, so you always, not only are you taking that information and just applying it for yourself, you're also going to help somebody else with it. Okay, so take the notes. As you're taking the notes, writing down all the A's next to the things that you think you're going to apply. Write down A's next to the things that you think you're going to use to change. You write down a C, and then the things that you want to teach and pass on to somebody else, write a T. And then sit down and think, what is the most important out of these things that I'm looking at right now? Because you can't do it all. So you're going to number them, the ones that come up on the top, which is, so you have one thing to apply, one thing to change, one thing that you're going to teach, and take that and use that for a whole month. Okay, 1 month at a time. What can I apply to my life? What is it that I need to change? And then what can I teach somebody else to do? Because as you're doing that, as you're applying the things that you're learning, guess what? You're picking up momentum, right? You're not only picking up momentum, you're getting more confident in it because you're starting to see results. And then it's easier for you to transfer that information and on your results to somebody else that can also do the same thing. So you literally can change a whole life, somebody's life, by doing this method. Okay, so you're taking time to prepare on the front end, and then you're reflecting on the back end. So because as you write these notes, guess what you're going to do? You're going to sit down and reflect on them. Because in order for you to know what you're going to apply, what you're going to need to change, and what you want to teach, it takes you to do some reflection about your own life. Right? You're going to need to reflect, and then you're going to need to take action, because that's where it all begins, right? Reflection is only something that's going to be the beginning part. When you start to take the action by applying it, by deciding to use, change some things around, and then teaching it to somebody else. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. So use the ACT method to take being mentored and putting that into action, allowing it to bring success to your own life, and then you in turn can help somebody else succeed by teaching it to somebody else. So I thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.